conditions were perfect, I would say. I can't even remember playing here with like no wind, and it felt like there was no wind. I mean, there might have been like a little breeze or something, but yesterday was a lot tougher, so I was prepared for windy conditions. It was even like weird to throw some of the shots because I played it with very overstable discs, so it was hard to trust like a flippier disc, but I managed to do my best. Yeah.
Mul on väga suur pinge.
I'm really nervous.
Nagu väga uhke tunne on nagu mängida selliste tippudega koos.
And I'm very proud to play with such great players.
When I finished, I was like, that's the best I've ever played in here, because I'm always like afraid of those OBs and everything, and today I was like, yeah, maybe I can do this. So I think just confidence today.
I had a couple really bad holes, but otherwise it was pretty good. I'm keeping my game plan. I just had bad footing on that one hole, so I think that was it, and it went into my head, and yeah, I'm playing same strategy.
Today, I just try to take it as a normal event, like every other weekend. It's the same people here. I think for the most part, I did a good job.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2023 European Open. This is the FPO lead card. We're in round 2. This is the front 9. I'm Sarah Hokom here with Lucky Lorentzen.
Hi, everyone. Great seeing those interviews.
Yeah, I get a little look into the player's mind frame. Like Kristin spoke about, that perfect scoring conditions today. Just light winds, sunny.
And we did not have that in practice.
Looking at yesterday, Kristin 100% in C1X.
Wow.
That is how you lead a tournament.
15% circle 2. I mean, that's perfect.
We get to watch Anneli, Tõugjas-Männiste today. Yesterday, great on the scramble. Also pretty good putting. Get to see her throw some kind of bomb sidearms and some great backhands.
And we get to see Telle from Estonia. I'm excited to see her play. I played with her first round. She has some great distance and good putts.
And Henna Blomroos, a regular on the Pro Tour. First in parked and C2 in regulation, so throwing the disc really well.
Not a surprise there.
Starting off with hole 1, it's a par 3, 322 feet through that triple mando. Players are looking for a shot moving right to left that settles down through this gap. Doesn't go too far, there's a drop off behind it. With a difficult approach through trees if you go too far. It's also elevated, so you get to test your putt right away.
European Open 2023 Round 2 lead car action. It's your 9:30 a.m. tee time. First on the tee, your reigning world champion, representing Finland 64 from Estonia, Kristin Tattar.
Kristin had a great first round. The only player under par. So she's currently 4 down.
She's throwing a mid.
Oh, that was a bit too straight.
Circle 2, most likely see a layup.
Next on the tee with a score of even par. Representing Team Discmania from Estonia, Anneli, Tõugjas-Männiste.
Yeah, now we get to see Anneli.
Also with a mid in her hand.
This line looks good. And it's just inside the circle.
She'll have a decision to make.
Next on the tee,
I imagine we'll see her run this putt.
1 over par. From Estonia,
Yeah, I would assume.
Toomsalu.
So that's how you say her name. Telle. At least that's how he said it. It's always so hard to know how to pronounce names.
Yeah, we're going to do our best. With 3 Estonians on the card
Yes.
and 1 Finn, all Europeans.
Yeah.
Telle with a mid in her hand.
This looks good. Oof. Yeah, finding that last tree before the circle.
Next on the tee,
Kind of just has to sneak through
Yeah.
at that point.
Just outside the circle.
European champion, representing Finland from Finland, Henna Blomroos.
Henna throwing her rock 3. No. That
Early
was-
tree. That'll be a tricky approach for Henna.
Yeah, that green is super fast. You want to be close to the basket for this putt. Oh, and she's hitting that.
That's going to be a tough par save.
Yeah.
Kristin laying up.
Yeah, smart decision from her.
A lot of birdie holes on this course that she can get to, so no need to push it right off the bat.
Yeah.
These 2 women, though, have a little bit of a decision. I would not really blame them for laying up.
Yeah, you see Telle laying up. Just smart.
Yep, both of them. Wow. Okay. Yep, I mean, risk reward is part of this game, and everybody's got to make that
Yeah.
decision for themselves.
And it's also mentally, I think, having that first hole not messing anything up.
Yeah, and we're still in round 2 of this major.
Yeah.
There's plenty of golf. No need to start out with a bogey stroke. Although Henna will, she did lay up that putt. We missed it on the film, but
Yeah.
so Henna will take the single bogey. Everybody else with pars?
Yeah, stress-free par is good on this hole.
Yeah, we ended up actually having half as many birdies on this hole today, even though the scoring
Yes.
conditions are better. So that's a little
Yeah.
surprising.
Here we are, hole 2, 312 feet, par 3. You have OB on right side and left side. The left side comes into play a bit more than the right side. You have to throw something over, hang it over, at least if you're choosing to throw a sidearm, like Kristin is doing here. This looks good. There we go.
20 feet.
Anneli opting for this sidearm as well. Oh, is this a super overstable disc?
It sure is. Just outside the circle. That should be a putt she can attempt. Telle also with a sidearm.
Oh, this
That's
needs
pulled
to
a
be-
little bit. It needs to get right. That is the mistake on the sidearm.
Yeah, definitely. And Henna throwing her rock 3 again.
That is inside.
She normally throws those shots really well,
Agreed.
so that's a surprise.
I watched 2 of my card mates also make that exact same mistake today.
They're too scared of that left side OB. Gets into their heads. You can't blame them.
Yeah, the mistake is throwing it inside, and then you're at least going to drop down and have a chance to save the par. Unlike Telle, who threw it out of bounds all the way, she's going to have to try to. Yep, that's a great approach.
Yeah.
But it will be a bogey.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Anneli for birdie. Right on target, just a tiny bit low. Henna to save par. That's 2 bogeys in a row for Henna.
That's a rough start.
Kristin to pick one up.
Yeah. Easy birdie for Kristin. And Telle with a bogey. Anneli with the par.
6 birdies in the field for this one today. A few less than yesterday as well. So it looks like people are starting a little bit more nervy.
Yeah, this average
birdies early.
par today. So both.
And it was like almost a half stroke under par yesterday.
Yeah.
Which we had wind
2
yesterday.
Yeah.
So that's very surprising. We'll see if hole 3 we can pick it up. This is a par 5 of 787 feet. Some players are going to lay up to there. Some of our distance throwers are going to try to get to here and then throw the next shot between, probably over this road, and hopefully approach this very difficult green that sits on a perpendicular spine with OB rollaway behind it. There is OB everywhere on this hole, but we did see some birdies on this yesterday. It is gettable. But you got to go over on the first one, I think, to really have a good chance at getting this one, and we'll see this from Kristin.
Yeah, Kristin's going for it. And this looks good. There you go.
A lot of trust, she's really only clearing that by 15 feet.
Yeah.
Anneli with the layup.
It's close to 400 feet to even get to the OB line, which means you have to throw well over 400 feet.
Telle following suit with the layup.
Oh, that might be a tricky lie.
You're going to see Henna attempt the long shot with a destroyer. Needs to keep turning.
Oh, it does. Yes.
Safe.
Wow.
She is in birdie territory with that lie.
Anneli throwing it. Very good upshot. She's well in the fairway.
Telle also looking for a big shot, but also not looking to take too much risk.
Oh.
Pushes it right into those trees. That will be safe, but obstructed. Not as obstructed as it looked. It got a good kick out.
It did, and she does the same mistake.
Now she's obstructed.
Now she's obstructed.
Kristin with just her second shot. Trying to get this all the way into those trees. That's pretty wide.
That is very wide.
But now she has access to go to the right side of this clump of trees you see.
Yeah.
Instead of coming inside of it with a ceiling. Henna on her second as well.
Oh, come on, get the skip. Yes.
Wow. So just outside circle 2 with an eagle look. So this should be simple to get up and down for a birdie.
Yeah.
Anneli on her third. With the fadeaway.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
And she gets the skip.
Another opportunity for a standard approach. Telle looking to maneuver through these trees.
And she hit that branch. She's still safe, but might have an obstructed upshot.
Yeah. Oh, Kristin is not as far as we thought. She does have to throw through that ceiling.
But
No
parks
problem. This green is incredibly intimidating
Yes.
Any misses on the back side of it tend to just pick up speed and roll right out of bounds. So if you're going to putt at this basket, it's important to make it.
Oh.
That is, yeah.
Yeah,
Gonzo.
she gets one skip and she's out of bounds.
Yeah, it's so fast. Very hard packed.
Very touchy upshot. And she's safe. Henna laying up.
Yep.
Smart decision.
Putting from her out of bounds lie. This is for a double.
Oh, a bit too low on that one.
It is so elevated, and you're
Yeah.
also coming from that low position. Anneli for par.
It didn't seem like Telle was committed enough. There we go. Henna with a birdie.
She also got this one yesterday,
And Kristin.
and now Kristin joins her. It's really taking quite a bit of distance off this tee to get access to this birdie, but
Definitely.
it is there. So with that, Kristin continues her streak to get further under par.
Yeah, wow. Hole 4. We're in the woods. This is a 610-foot par 4. Ideally, you want to land here to get the look at the basket for birdie. It's a very tricky upshot with a super fast green and slopey green. It's very easy to get a roll away here, and then you all of a sudden have nothing. I would assume to see a couple of sidearms.
Yeah, the fairway seems to move left to right naturally, so that if you've got the sidearm and can hit that gap, it's certainly the easier play. But Henna, as we know, really throws these turnovers very, very well, so she's going to show us that line.
Yeah, she's throwing a Roadrunner. Oh, this needs to flip. And it doesn't.
I think it was a little high.
It was. It's tricky to be on that left side. You really want to be on the right side for this hole. Oh, close to being ideal. Just a bit left.
The gap is very tight. Telle also with the sidearm. Same move, but misses the trees. All right.
Oh,
Sometimes if you just miss far enough,
yeah,
you
right?
miss you
Yeah.
miss the gap but still get up there. It's when you're just a few
You
inches
can't be
off.
1% off.
No.
No.
You have to be 5% or something.
Yes.
This is a great shot from Henna.
Yeah. On that right side, looking at the basket. Still a hard approach.
It's going to be a difficult stance on that side hill.
Yeah. Anneli with sidearm. Oh, that needs to sit.
And that side of the fairway is extremely wooded. There's really not great lines through there, so hopefully she can find something.
Yeah.
Telle with a great
wow.
shot. She's in putting range.
She's circle 2. She's probably just outside circle 1. That was a great upshot.
This is Kristin's second, so pretty good look. A little
Wow.
bit of a gap here. It's probably her St. Pro.
Oh, come on. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
She's deep. No, she's not. She's pin high.
There it
She's
is.
Perfect.
20 feet. Anneli with a nice turnover. This side hill stops her.
Henna with a standstill approach. Touchy upshot.
That'll work.
Yeah, that's a circle 2 putt.
Anneli gets the hit off the pole and it stays close. That could have rolled away.
It could
The
have.
side hill is significant.
Nice layup from Henna. Telle putting for a birdie. Oh, good effort.
Yeah, we didn't see any birdies on this yesterday. But that'll work.
But
Kristen got
we
it
got
today.
to see one today.
Absolutely. And the only in the field.
yeah.
Yeah, this pole playing as the 4th most difficult. Coming off, the hole before it was playing as the 2nd most difficult.
Oh,
so
really?
these 2 in a row can really give a lot of players a trouble. But we are moving on to the next 2, which at least the next one is birdieable.
Yeah. So that's something, but it is rough to have 2 holds that early, which is super rough.
So Kristen now with a turkey, extending her lead. Right now, the closest person is Anneli at 8 strokes back.
Oh, wow.
Hole 5 is a par 3, 328 feet, sloping from right to left. This really plays to a sidearm. It takes a very technical backhand to get this to turn and then sit on this plateau. Rollaway potential on 3 sides.
Kristin throwing a sidearm.
That'll sit up on that hill. That's a kind of a deathy putt.
Oh, and
it's
rolls.
not sitting on the hill. But that is a really
It's a perfect roll.
That's way better than where she was when she landed.
She has a putt.
Telle with a great move.
This looks great.
Get through.
Wow.
Very nice. Wow.
Bullseye from Telle.
Henna going putter. Look at that float.
Oh my god.
Very technical, really nice. Really
That
nice.
was super technical. Straight at the basket.
And here we're seeing Anneli throwing the backhand when she does have a sidearm that would
She does.
probably suffice here. Well, you can kind of see why she's throwing the backhand because that is beautiful.
What?
Lead card. Not only did Kristen kind of left it a little right, but got a beautiful roll. Now everybody's putting for birdie.
Oh, Henna kind of pulls it a bit right.
But it sticks up there, which is good. Kristen is so close after that roll. 4 in a row for our leader. She's looking to separate herself, maybe trying to have a stress-free finish to this tournament. She keeps this up.
Yeah.
Telle also with the birdie. And Anneli. Wow. 3 out
Tapping
of
birdies
4.
on this hole. I don't even know how to explain how hard that is.
Well, only one other player in the field got a birdie, and that was Olivia.
Yeah. It's so hard to get that disc to stay up on that green.
Yeah, really great display by our lead card, and Kristen now 4 in a row.
Wow.
9-stroke lead.
Here we have hole 6, 328-foot par 3. You have to hit this gap and hopefully try and hit here to skip up and get a putt for birdie.
This one was difficult. We only saw 1 birdie on this, and it was actually Telle yesterday.
Yeah. And that was a just excellent shot from her. Oh. Kristin throwing flippy disc. That was close.
Had it not hit that little bit of branch at the end, I think it would have been right up there. Really nice shape.
Yeah, you have two big guardian trees up by that green. Oh,
Telle,
wow.
you can see why she was able to get this
Yes.
yesterday, leaving herself a good putt.
She has a putt.
Anneli also with the backhand.
And it doesn't really seem like it, but you kind of have to hit a gap right away.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of players hit early on this hole, making it much more difficult.
Yeah. We actually have water on the right side, and you could possibly kick all the way out.
Oh man, that would be so dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She got the kick over to the left side.
You can see she does not have much over here.
She's in 5's fairway.
And she still has a line of bushes between her and the basket. Kristin not really in putting range.
Yeah, she's up there for
Will
par.
end her birdie streak, but par is good on this one.
Yes. Oh, and she gets through. That's good.
Anneli for birdie. I don't think she was really running that.
Yeah, she was laying up.
And Telle, our last hope. Can she get it 2 days in a row?
Come on. No. Pulled it a bit right.
She just missed the last putt a little bit right as well.
Yes.
Hopefully she can find that center. Kristin for par. Joining 85% of the field.
Oh, wow.
So no birdies in the field on this one today, but players are figuring out how to play this hole, at least for par. Only 15% bogey in the field.
Yeah, and that's really all you need here. Get the par and move on. Kristin's taking a par.
We're also seeing Ella and Missy starting to make a move. Ella under par after 6. On to hole 7, a par 4, 607 feet through this tight gap. A hyzer flip will get you up on this plateau, and then you do the hard part, which is approach this very difficult green with a left to right turning shot. There is a massive drop off to the right of this basket, so nestle up that second shot close so you do not have to putt.
Yeah.
Kristin up first. So
Oh,
St. Pro.
wow. That is ideal.
Making it look easy.
Yeah, you kind of want to be on that left side to get better footing.
Telle also with the backhand is not a great sidearm hole.
No, definitely not.
It's doable, but if
Okay.
you've got a hyzer flip on your backhand,
That is a great shot from Telle.
Anneli.
Come on. I don't think it got the bait.
We shall see where she throws her second from.
Yeah, she got some distance at least.
Henna with a destroyer, so an aggressive play.
Super aggressive.
Gets a good kick.
They're all well up there in the fairway, so.
So yes, she did end up down this hill. A lot of shots filter down into this cavern area.
She's almost too far. Yeah, if you're going to be on that right side, you don't want to be that far up.
Yeah, very pinched. You're seeing Henna's a little pinched here as well. Rock 3. Nice turn.
Wow.
Gets a look at putt. And from a good angle, it's not completely death.
Yeah, that's a touchy upshot.
Kristin looking to jump back on that birdie train.
Oh, this needs to sit.
It's a
I think
long
it
look.
does.
And from a good angle as well.
Yeah, that's not too scary. And look at Telle's drive.
She has so much power.
She does.
Over there by Kristin's second as well.
It's so cool to see Telle with both the backhand and sidearm.
Anneli looking to slide it up there and does not get the slide.
Yeah, she hit that patch of grass.
Yeah, one more foot, it might have slipped
Yeah.
15 more. Telle looking like she's running this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Little work on the comebacker.
Kristin's definitely running this. Oh.
Not, we usually see her hit something, but it's probably
Yeah.
good that she didn't. A hit off the right side of that basket could leave you rolling down that hill, so not that great, not the best putting here. But we're gonna see some pars, which has traditionally been really good on this hole. Yesterday, Henna was the only birdie.
Yeah.
So walking away with par is good.
It is definitely good. Yeah, this average almost half a stroke over par.
And today, the only birdie in the field was Silva.
Yes, and I got to see that. That was amazing.
Kristin's still bogey free, clean on the front, and
Oh,
Ella is
Ella.
trying to make a little run, looking at 2 down on the round.
Cool. On to hole 8, 236-foot par 3. This is a very tricky green to put on. You want to hit over this hay bale and hopefully get close to the basket because you
Yeah.
do not want to putt.
From any direction that's
From-
not
yeah.
out, that's outside the bullseye. So that's it. You can putt
Oh,
from there. That's
yeah.
great.
Kristin can putt from there.
Telle also up next. This is a fairway. Want to get around that like front side where she's coming, and then the putt is a little bit more doable from that angle.
Yeah, I think so.
This is a Thunderbird.
Oh, that looked so good. That was too far.
That will be likely a layup. Anneli pushing it
Nice.
wide. A layup from that backside. Very
Yeah.
intimidating to put on that backside. Any misses are guaranteed to roll away. So laying up.
It's not necessarily a bad thing being circle 2 because then you don't feel like you have to make the decision of laying up and being like, oh, I have to lay this up. It feels so bad laying up a circle 1 putt even though you
Even
know
though
it's
they-
smart.
Yeah, I totally feel that.
Yes.
No layup here though. Telle in for birdie. Kristin with another chance at birdie.
Oh, let's go. Kristin's on fire. She makes it look so easy.
Really, she does. 5 down through 8.
How? I mean, we just watch it, but still, how?
And I feel like a lot of birdie holes are on the back, so she's still
Yeah,
got
I agree.
plenty of opportunities ahead of her.
Oh,
So extending her lead over her car to 10 strokes. Ella looking at just also at +1, so 10 strokes over Ella as well. And on to hole 9, par 3, 338 feet. The backhand throwers are going to take this gap that we're flying on a slow turning backhand. The sidearm though gap is much wider on that left side, much more open. We're going to see Kristin and possibly a few others take this gap.
yeah, that might be the safest gap.
I think it doesn't quite get you the distance for most players, but it certainly gets you access to the green.
Yes. And it does slope down towards the basket. So you might get the skip and roll.
Telle also looking at this line. That's high.
That is too high.
She'll have a long look for a long approach to try to save the par. Gonna see this backhand gap from Henna. This is her FD. Needs to turn.
Oh, and she filters through those trees.
Close to edge of circle 1 there, with a chance for birdie.
Anneli also throwing a backhand. Oh, this looks great.
That is parked.
Wow.
There we go.
Yeah, that's... You can't get it better than that. Yep.
Nice approach. 20 feet for the par.
No, Kristin definitely going for this.
Yeah, it looks like the edge of circle. She might be just outside.
Come on. What is going on?
6 down through 9. Wow. This might be
Wow.
one of the best front nines I've seen.
Ever. Like in history. This is insane.
Yeah, and I mean, she missed 6 and 7, but that's only been birdied, 3 times in 40-some starts.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, her really only mistake was hole 1, just pushing it a little wide.
Yeah. Telle for her par.
Nice
Yeah.
cleanup.
Super nice stroke. Anneli for her birdie.
Brings her back to even.
Yeah, that was a great birdie from Anneli. Henna with...
Oh, no, we almost saw the last putt spit.
Yeah, we did.
And the basket was feeling spicy.
You cannot putt
And not
short
a good
putt
time for Henna to have a spit out either.
No.
I mean, is there ever a good time? But, not to finish that 9 when she had an opportunity there.
Rough.
So Kristin is at 10 down. Everyone else is 10 behind.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, at this point, can anyone stop her?
Yeah, but she's gonna have to make some mistakes, and everyone else is gonna have to get a lot more birdies, but we're gonna see that on the back of this round 2. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you soon.
See you soon.